If I ask you about the most powerful character in anime, could you answer me? Well, I bet you can't. Most anime and manga nowadays feature characters who, to be modest, are extremely powerful. Some of them are so dominant that they can achieve unimaginable feats, surpassing all barriers and completely defying the laws of physics. Now, imagine all these overpowering characters gathered in one place. Who could be considered the strongest and most powerful of all? That's exactly what we'll explore in this video, the top 10 most powerful anime characters. But before we proceed, give that like, as it really helps. If you don't want to miss any videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. That way, every time a new video comes out, you'll be informed. Now, let's get to know the most powerful, the strongest anime characters. In 10th place, we have the most powerful scion in Dragon Ball, Son Goku. Since childhood, Goku is accustomed to destroying stars, planets, and much more. He is truly a power prodigy, and with each evolution, he becomes even stronger. During the Tournament of Power, his fight against Jiren was so intense that they almost destroyed the very void, something considered absurd even by Zeno. With 6 canonical transformations, being Ultra Instinct the most powerful, Goku reaches astronomical levels of power. In the 9th position, we have Saitama, the Cape Baldy. Imagine entering a mode where, with just a simple functional training routine, you defeat any opponent with just one punch. That sums up Saitama. He breaks all paradigms with fights that last no more than 10 seconds. His strength is practically unparalleled, with no limits, and his potential is almost infinite. He can easily destroy a meteor the size of a city, and his strength is so immense that even kicking dimensional portals and time traveling is not a problem for him. Moreover, Saitama defies narrative conventions by not following the cliché of the protagonist's gradual development throughout the story. From the beginning, he is extremely powerful, and this seemingly limitless strength creates a unique and humorous narrative. Next, we have Sun Jin Wu, the protagonist of Solo Leveling. If you were impressed by the power of Saitama or Son Goku, you will likely be surprised by the abilities of Sun Jin Wu, the Shadow Monarch. Sun Jin Wu uses his title with mastery, demonstrating supernatural abilities in the face of darkness. He can generate, manipulate, control, and alter the shape of shadows and darkness. Additionally, Sun Jin Wu can use the absence of light, natural shadows, and darkness to his advantage, strengthening himself even more when these capabilities are not in complete abundance. Sun Jin Wu is not limited to the physical plane, being able to move through light and alter his constitution to liquid, solid, gelatinous, gaseous, or even plasma states. Furthermore, he can make his shadows corrosive, causing effects similar to fire, literally burning what he touches or even acting like acid, deforming physical forms. His abilities are not restricted to the physical plane and can also reach the astral, abstract, and mental realms. Sun Jin Wu possesses superhuman physical and mental capabilities, thinking quickly in adverse situations and inducing fear through his gaze. In 7th place, we present Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Although I admitted earlier that it's a challenge to claim Giorno is stronger than the characters mentioned before, the level of skill he displays in the world of JoJo is undeniable. Giorno's stand, named Gold Experience, is undoubtedly one of the most powerful in the series. This stand has the ability to transform objects into animals and accelerate the thoughts of opponents. The victim attacked by Gold Experience perceives their senses being accelerated, resulting in a sensation of faster movement while the body remains in the same state. This prolongs the pain caused by the blows, creating a more enduring impact. However, the real surprise arises when the stand undergoes the Requiem transformation. In this stage, Gold Requiem can reset any action to absolute zero, essentially nullifying causes and effects. This ability is akin to a reset, where Giorno can revert undesirable events. The villain Diavolo, after experiencing this ability, was condemned to an infinite cycle of deaths in various different realities. In 6th place, we have Alucard from Hellsing, the most stylish vampire in anime. Alucard transcends the basic characteristics of vampires, possessing super strength, super speed, and super regeneration, multiplying these abilities by 1,000. His advanced regeneration makes him practically immortal, allowing him to return from the dead even after being decapitated in battle. Alucard is resistant to factors that would normally kill vampires, such as sunlight and sacred artifacts. Additionally, Alucard possesses extraordinary abilities, including telekinesis, telepathy, extrasensory perception, hypnosis, weather control, and intangibility. He can transform his body into shadows or any living being possible. Armed with 2 special pistols capable of eliminating both monsters and humans, Alucard also demonstrates supernatural abilities, including omnipotence. In 5th position, we highlight the Quincy King, Yahabaha, from Bleach. In a universe filled with ultra-powerful characters, the Quincy King boasts the most absurd power of all. He has the ability to split his iris, granting him virtually immortality. His ability to see and manipulate the future, visualizing thousands of possibilities, allows him to alter the course of events. A notable example is when he predicted his own death and, before succumbing, changed the future to remain alive. In 4th place, we have Himuro Tempest from the anime Slime. Although Himuro ascended to divinity, he is a kind being who would not harm anyone unless provoked. After being stabbed and killed, Himuro was reborn in another world as a blue slime, initially endowed with the powers of the Predator and the Great Sage. These powers made Himuro one of the most attractive beings in anime history. By using his Predator ability, Himuro envelopes the opponent's body in a slime form, absorbing all their powers for himself. The ability to store these powers is infinite, allowing Himuro to absorb virtually every ability existing in the anime. The list is so extensive that any imaginable power can be found in his shop. Himuro gains superhuman strength, telepathy, unlimited knowledge, and a myriad of different abilities. Now, occupying the 3rd position, we have the Truth from Full Metal Alchemist. The Truth is a divine entity in the world of Full Metal, representing the universe, everything, and nothing simultaneously. It is practically a physical manifestation of universal truth. The truth presents itself as if it were a deity, claiming to be everything that exists, including the beings of existence. It is omniscient and, as far as we know, may be omnipotent. When an alchemist performs a human transmutation in this world, they end up encountering the truth, discovering things capable of driving a human to insanity. Fortunately, characters like Edward, the protagonist of Full Metal Alchemist, and others who performed the forbidden transmutation, managed to escape this curse. They gained the ability to use alchemy without relying on transmutation circles, but, of course, paid a terrible price for this power. The truth doesn't fit into the labels of villain or hero, being completely impartial. Its nature transcends any duality, and that alone demonstrates how powerful it is. In the 2nd position, the Anti-Spiral emerges, a being of pure appeal and the main antagonist of the anime Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. This being possesses a comprehensive set of abilities, from super strength, super speed, resistance, reality alteration to travel, creation and destruction of dimensions, telepathy, teleportation, manipulation of matter and energy, creation of illusions, regeneration, shooting probability missiles, among others. Its abilities are practically infinite, with notable ones being dimensional illusion, reading the minds of opponents, and the ability to create illusory dimensions to mentally trap them. Another notable ability is the infinite Big Bang Ray, capable of generating a wave of force from 2 galaxies, resulting in a burst of power comparable to the Big Bang itself. The Anti-Spiral is practically invincible, but even with all that power, there is someone even stronger. Finally, in the 1st position, we have Kami Tenchi, the most powerful being in anime. If you search for the strongest characters, Kami Tenchi will always be at the top of the list. He is the supreme entity of the anime Tenchi Muyo, an apparently omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient deity. Although often assuming a humanoid form with a body coated in light so that humans can understand him minimally, this is only a physical representation. Kami Tenchi is a transcendental entity, unable to be categorized as good or evil, as all existence bows before him. His abilities include dimensional and reality manipulation, manipulation of time and space, portal generation, and much more. Having the power to do anything he desires, Kami Tenchi is an incomprehensible force. Well, if you disagree with my list, feel free to write in the comments who you think are the strongest anime characters, according to your opinion. Thanks for watching until here.